Alright, so we're out here by my soybeans, and this is the turnips and radishes and rape, brassica, and there's wheat in here. And you see the turnips are getting pretty, they're starting to get more to them, growing pretty good. Pretty sure those are radishes, or maybe turnips, right there. I think those are turnips. And then, I guess that's rape, like all this stuff, I'm not sure. And that's wheat, all that grass. All that grass you see in there, that's wheat. And so it's starting to get some size to these plants. The wheat's pretty tall. It's doing pretty good. So, and then it goes all the way out there, you see, in those trees. Then it goes out in that little finger out there. So it's doing pretty good. Tree stand right there. And I've been getting pictures down here in the mornings and evenings, and some midday pictures, a lot of night pictures. Hopefully there'll be some more daylight pictures once I check it today. My trail camera, it's right over there, that post. Now, these soybeans have been absolutely demolished. I'm gonna have to plant a lot more beans next year. Next year I plan on planting beans, same place here. I'm gonna expand it. There's a sinkhole right there by the bush right there I'm pointing at. It goes behind it, and there's some, where that tall stuff is, there's some field right there. I can expand it in there. Probably get a chainsaw and kind of clear some of that out. See if I can add on a little bit there, and then probably plant it up more into there, and then bring them around there, and then all the way up through that field out there. Plant that in beans, and I'll probably plant even more beans somewhere else. And probably I might plant this field in beans too, but I kind of want to have something else, because I don't want to have it all in beans, because the beans are gonna be done once they turn yellow. So I'd like to have something else to attract them here, like turnips or wheat, something like that. Some winter, something for the later season. And of course they'll come back to the beans in the winter once to get the bean pods. But I mean, you can just look. A lot of that's been knocked down. It's like laying down, because I've just been walking through it so much, I guess, and the rain, and there's most of the foliage is down on the ground. It's been knocked down, because all these, I came back here a few days ago, and all this right here had a bunch of leaves on it, and this is all picked off. You can see all this, just bare stems. It's just totally bare. Even the bean pods are gone, except for down low. You can see bean pods. You can see a few on there. So there's still going to be some winter food for them. There's some beans in there. There's not going to be a whole lot for them. Not as much as there would be. So it's a good thing I'm not trying to farm down here, because you can see if I was trying to farm this, it'd just be totally demolished. There wouldn't be nothing. Of course, I'd probably need to plant a lot more, but so you can just see, it's just absolutely, they just absolutely been tore up. I don't even know how to put it. And they're still green. They're still eating on it. A lot of the beans around here in this area have already turned brown or green, or I mean, they've already turned They have already turned yellow. That's what it is. And so yeah, there's still food here, still food in there, and it'll be enough. But by the time they turn, they'll have it all ate up before, or well, it'll turn yellow before they can get it ate up. So there's plenty of food here for them. But the only reason this wouldn't have been enough if they would have found it earlier. But since they found it so late in the summer, early in the fall, it was enough for them. But next year, they'll probably know that it's going to be here next year. They'll come down here looking for it. And if they find it earlier on, when it's still younger, there's going to be nothing left. So I'm going to have to put a lot more food out to support them. Of course, I got some clover just up the hill up there, so hopefully they'll eat on that once these are done too, and they'll hit the turnips. I think that's radishes. Those are radishes right there. So you can see there's already, even if it frosted tomorrow, there'd be some food here for them. But hopefully these plants can get a little bit bigger before it frosts. See, there's some more radish plants. Those are just pretty. I mean, that looks like something I'd eat. It just looks like just looks good. All that green stuff. If I was a deer, I'd eat that. But they don't really eat it as much until it frosts and it gets sweet. The starch is turning to sugar. So you can just see out there. You can see all these. All this used to have leaves on it too. I'll put it up against the. You can see all that. So my battery's dying, but you can see just how ate up that is. So we'll get back with you. I'll change my battery and go up on the hill, look at some other food plots. It's absolutely tore up. Alright guys, see ya.